Debbie or Jessica. That's right, her name's Jessica.
Broadcasting.
Okay.
I'm getting
Oh, no, I'm here.
That's what I thought. But who am I to tell you what to do?
I just, she pays me to warm her seat up.
You're live.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Some servant.
Yeah.
Raise your hand, take
And I,
the mouse. I don't want to be a mouse thief.
everything good? Saw a lot of turkeys.
Sold some turkeys, yeah?
Look like you're auditioning for the next Bills movie in East Aurora.
Just make sure you know what's up there.
Good look.
Oh, I do, yeah.
I moved it so they couldn't hear it.
Look at this, full house.
They can still hear you.
I didn't recognize you.
And he does everybody.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the December 8th, 2025 Town Board meeting. Would you please join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. John, you make it look like it's cold outside.
Communicating well.
Okay, next on the agenda is a public hearing. I'll open this public hearing at 6:31. If anyone would like to address the board regarding the proposed lighting code, please step up to the mic and give us your thoughts. Seeing no one, I'll close this public hearing at 6:32. Next is the consent agenda. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes from the November 24, 2025 Town Board meeting and the abstract of claims for December 8th, 2025?
So move.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jess. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is audience one, an opportunity to address the board and on items on this agenda. If anyone would like to do so, please step up to the mic and let us know your thoughts. No one, will move on to unfinished business. First is a request for court officers. Can I have a motion to approve hiring the following court officers for the Aurora Town Court? Michael Famante, Scott Batazuski, David Fitch Jr., Santino Calabro, and William Scheck. All officers are non-residents at an hourly rate of $33.85 per hour, effective January 5th, 2026.
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next, it's payments to Azar. Can I have a motion to approve the following payments to Azar Design Company? Payment number 22 to Azar Design in the amount of $13,416.71 for professional services from November 1st through November 28th, 2025 for the East Fillmore Avenue Bridge replacement project. And payment number 22 to Azar Design Company in the amount of $6,359.03 for professional services from November 1st through November 28th, 2025 for the Church Street Bridge project. And payment number 9 to Azar Design in the amount of $2,688.38 for professional services from November 1st through November 28th, 2025 for the Brookley Bridge replacement project. Payment number 12 to Azar Design Company in the amount of $1,965.84 for professional services from November 1st through November 28th, 2025 for the Cornwall Road Culvert Replacement Project. Payment number 9 to Azar Company in the amount of $8,071.46 for professional services from September 27th through October 30th, 2025 for the Shear Avenue Bridge Replacement Project. And payment number 10 to Azar Design Company in the amount of $1,640.24 for professional services from November 1st through November 28th, 2025 for the Shear Avenue Bridge Replacement Projects. Funds will be dispersed from line H75120.210.
So moved.
Motion by Jess. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Ray. Comments or discussion? All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is setting a public hearing. Can I have a motion to approve setting a public hearing to be held by the Aurora Town Board on Monday, December 22nd, 2025 at 11 a.m. in the Aurora Municipal Center located at 575 Oakwood Avenue, East Aurora, New York, to hear public comment on development in addition to an existing building on an ODA lot at 1073 Davis Road, West Falls, New York.
So moved.
Motion by Luke. Can I have a second?
Second?
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion? I will recuse myself from this vote again, although it's just for a public hearing, but it's from the old property. But
Got it.
any other comments?
Nope.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Next is a resolution. Can I have a motion to adopt the following resolution? Whereas Fred Perez, an agent for the World Mission Society Church of God, has submitted the site plan review application for a security booth at 711 Knox Road, East Aurora, New York, and whereas at their November 5th meeting, 2025, the Aurora Town Planning Board recommended approval of this site plan for the addition of a security booth on the property and the continued use of the property as a place of religious instruction. And whereas on November 24th, 2025, the town board held a public hearing on the site plan application, at which time they heard no comments for or against the proposal. And whereas the code enforcement officer has determined this to be a type 2 action under seeker, and therefore no further environmental review is needed, now therefore be it resolved that the site plan for 711 Knox Road, SBL number 163.00-3-23, East Aurora, New York, consisting of a new security booth as shown on the November 8th, 2025 amended drawing, and the continued use of the property as a place of religious instruction is approved.
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jess. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And we have the seeker impact for the property at 1045 David Road. As the unlisted action will not have any significant adverse environmental impact, and the town board of the town of Aurora declares itself lead agency, and that a negative declaration is issued, can I have a motion to adopt the seeker for the property at 1045 Davis Road, West Falls, New York?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. And the resolution. Can I have a motion to adopt the following resolution? Whereas Western New York West Falls Incorporated has submitted a site plan review application for the replacement of the existing canopy over the gas pumps at 1045 Davis Road, West Falls, New York. And whereas at the November 5th, 2025 Planning Board meeting, the replacement of the gas pumps was added to the request, and at the same meeting, the Planning Board recommended approval of the amendment to the site plan application and add fuel pumps, and recommended approval of both canopy and fuel pump replacement. And whereas on November 24th, 2025, the town board held a public hearing on the site plan application, at which time they heard no comments for or against the proposal. And whereas the code enforcement officer has determined that this to be an unlisted action under seeker, and the town board found that the project will not result in any significant adverse environmental impacts. Now therefore be it resolved that the site plan to replace the canopy, including and amended to replace the gas pumps at 1045 Davis Road, SBL number 186.00-5-32.2, West Fall, New York, is approved. Can I have that motion?
So moved.
Motion by Luke. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. On to new business. Can I have a motion to accept the resignation of Brian Smith as a member of the Board of Managers for Sewer District Number 8 and approve the appointment of Jessica Armbrust to fill out that position?
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion?
Thanks to Brian for his long, he was on that board for quite a while, so
Long time.
thank you
Long
for
time.
his service, and thanks, Jess, for stepping up.
Yep,
I'm looking
thank
forward
you
to
very
it.
much. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
It'll be a lot of fun.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Next is the resignation of Davis. Can I have a motion to accept the resignation of Davis Heisler as a member of the Zoning Board of Appeals?
So moved.
Motion by Jess. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion?
That is a bummer. Davis was great. He was a good part of that. As the liaison, I always found his work on that board to be exemplary. So I'm disappointed here he's walking away, but,
Longest standing member.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been on the board a long time.
Yeah. It's going to be tough shoes to fill.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can find somebody.
So who's the longest standing now?
And believe it or not, I think it's me.
No.
Not that long.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. We'll put the ad in the paper shortly. Next. As of January 1st, 2026, Michael Engelfinger will be appointed to Deputy Highway Superintendent. Can I have a motion to approve the stipend no longer be paid to Justin Smith, and that stipend be paid to Michael Engelfinger in the amount of $4,500 from line A5010.101 as of January 1st, 2026?
So moved.
Motion by Ray. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Jess. Comments or discussion?
Good choice. I like Mike a lot. He's done good work over there.
Yeah. Good choice.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carried.
Oh, yeah, he's good on the news. Yeah.
Next is several budget transfer requests from Dave. So can I have a motion to approve the budget transfer requests as listed?
So moved.
Motion by Joe. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Luke. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And from Kathleen, can I have a motion to amend the budget to correct an overdrawn appropriation account as follows? Increase revenue line ZP 2140, metered water sales by $2,400, and increase the appropriation line ZP 8320.401, source of supply power and pumping by $2,400.
So moved.
Motion by Luke. Can I have a second?
Second.
Second by Joe. Comments or discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. And on to communication. I have the town clerk tax, the town clerk water, and the supervisor reports, all from November 2025. And business from board members, and we'll start with Ray.
Oh, all right. Open Space Committee, we met on Thursday, and they had two items on the agenda.
the space plan update, and then natural resource inventory. The open space plan, collaborative effort between Deb Fenn, Phil Payne, Dale Morris, and they have contributed each of their components to the plan, and Brad Felton is going to pull it together in a PDF file. Now, it's not going to be as robust and as pretty as the current plan that was done in 2010, but we're hoping for a more streamlined document that can be highly usable. So that's all going to be pulled together, hopefully, by the end of this month, that final draft, and then we'll be able to review that after that. So, nice collaborative effort. Then as far as the natural resource inventory, it's a little more complicated in the fact that Rennie Selkirk has done a really good job of pulling the GIS data, and then the plan from Eden, we did review that, and that is an excellent plan. So what we decided to do, we had a number of questions. I reached out to Eden on Friday to see if there's somebody, because that was done in 2012, I believe, to see if there are people that still have the institutional knowledge as to how that was developed and what they used it for. So we're reaching out to them, and then a subcommittee will get together with them to see, what we can learn from that, including, like I said, what they used for after the fact. So that's going to take a little bit more time and probably some more resource. One of Brad Felton, his term is up at the end of this year. He'd like to continue. But Dale Morris, and I believe he's been on the committee since its inception, if I'm not mistaken, he's going to step away. So there's a lot of knowledge there that's going to be going out the door with him. But we think we do have somebody else that'd be interested in stepping up and being a part of the committee. So more to come on that.
Just
All right,
add
that's it.
it to our ad then, right?
Yeah.
Add it to the ad for ZBA?
Sure. That it?
That's it for me.
Okay. Jess?
I am looking forward to attending new board member training with our newly elected town clerk in January. And I'll start touring around departments and committees in between holiday things.
Where is it this year?
Corning.
Corning.
In January.
Nice.
Yeah.
It'll be lovely. They have glass.
It is an impressive museum,
It's
actually.
a good
It is.
museum.
It really is.
It's a really good museum.
Luke?
Nothing tonight?
Joe?
I just want to welcome our new board member. I wasn't here for your first meeting, much to my chagrin, but it's great to see you sitting there right where you should be, so
Thank you.
welcome. It's
Thank you
great.
very much.
And that's all I have to report.
I just want to remind everyone that we will most likely, unless you're notified differently, that we will have a work session on the 16th of this month, but then on the 22nd the board meeting is at 11 o'clock, and then following that meeting is a supervisor's luncheon, so I want to make sure everybody remembers that. And next is audience 2. If anyone has any comments, please step up to the mic. Let us know. Seeing no one, we'll go on to staff reports. Paul?
Nothing, just thank you for recognizing Davis. He's been a great service, member of the board. We have big shoes to fill, so we can find it. And rumor is after our meeting on the 18th, there could be a few of us at Wally, so anyone at all are invited if you want to come down.
Okay.
Set them off.
Good thing the chief is here to make sure we know that. Wally's on the 18th, be careful.
Thank you, Paul. Rod? Yeah, that would be great.
It's Simeon by Berry Court. Yeah, just not to cut into maybe the shortest meeting, I think we already passed that. ZBA, we mentioned Davis, to point out an example of what we're doing. We had a recent case where a substantial piece of property, the owner requested a huge, if you will, accessory building. I mean, it was 2,400 square feet, my last recollection, to park many cars and use it as a gym. The original request for this accessory building had 6 or 7 variances attached to it. The most egregious one would have been to clear cut some very mature trees that face the front. He wanted to put this very close to the front of his yard, and it's a McMansion, so he was going to cut down a lot of trees. Our first site visit, we talked to his builder architect, and we convinced him that putting it that far forward was not perhaps in the best interest of his or the town. So he went back to the drawing board, moved it back some. We went out there a second time, and he moved it way in the back, cut down the size, eliminated side yard setbacks, and he ended up with a minimal 2 or 3 foot height variance for this huge property. So the point I'm trying to make, losing someone like Davis, who was very instrumental in mitigating this down to a very minimal variance, was he was a big part of this. My recollection is he had 15 years plus experience, so this is going to be a big loss. My other observation is that cases that we're getting now, in general, are a lot more technical. We seem to be getting some that are very controversial and could lead to more problems than you or I want. So I guess with all that, when the board seeks his replacement, I assume you're going to advertise it or somehow get the word out and have the interview session. I ask a couple things, that the board select the best candidate, whoever he or she may be, and that they have some good technical knowledge and the best interest of the town in mind for this selection. And included in that would be to give some weight and a lot of weight to the chairman's review of the candidate. I think that's important to replace Davis with someone who will be, a good member for the board that will work forward to, again, maintain the integrity of the town of Aurora. So, thank you.
I'll just say, Rod, that I will say that the chairman's input always carries a lot of weight.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I guess more important now with, losing 15, 17 years of experience.
Yeah.
It's going to be, it's going to be
For sure.
important. Thank you.
Thanks, Rod.
Sure.
I just, Chuck and I were speaking earlier today. I was at a ZBA in a different town, and it really makes you appreciate what you guys do on the ZBA, level of professionalism. We're very fortunate to have both such a highly qualified and diligent ZBA and planning board. It really makes our jobs a lot easier, and so thank you for that, because the difference is clear, and it's going to have a long-standing impact positive impact on the town. So,
Sure. Thank you, Lou.
Just a quick question. Is it legal, is it possible to outline specific criteria for what we're looking for? Like in a job, posting, you list what.
I'm sure we could. I think we'd have to be kind of careful because I think
Right.
diversity is
No,
a big
absolutely.
part on any board.
Right.
But we can certainly discuss it. I'm open to that, that's for
Okay.
sure. I
All
have
right.
to do it kind of quick.
I don't think we're going to have an issue with an avalanche of applications for the ZBA. I don't think it's the hottest ticket in town. Hopefully, those who step forward will be, I suspect, already inclined towards civic duty and
I actually
attention to
I've
detail.
already had 2 people speak to me about sitting on the ZBA. So,
That's good.
news travels fast, I
You're wrong.
guess.
I'm wrong. I'm sorry, it's going gangbusters.
Well, I think Davis had experience in the construction industry, right? Which is kind of what he brought to the table.
He was more financial guy
Right.
with real estate, et cetera, so, plus lifelong resident
Right.
of Aurora and East Aurora, so he brought a lot of good background to him. Yeah. To echo your comments, Joe, the ZBA sometimes is the bad guy who says no to.
Yeah, thank you for that.
Who want things and already have things that we say you have to move. And we've done that. And I think this board has gotten more diligent in being more firmer but fair along those lines. So we'd like to continue that. So, thank you.
Thanks, Russ.
Doug?
Nothing for the group. Enjoy the holidays.
Liz?
Nothing tonight.
Chief?
Too much, just I'm going to talk about, in the last month or so, we've applied for a few different grants that we're hopeful to hear on in the new year. One of them is a New York Cares Up grant, which is up to $60,000 for wellness for both the officers and the dispatchers. Last year we applied, there's only 15 of them in the state, and last year we applied and were not successful, so this year we sharpened the pencil and hopefully did a better job. And then the next one, critical infrastructure grant, which would greatly help both the town and the village. The idea would be to have a live stream camera permanently fixed on Main Street and one at Hamlin Park. And then with the remaining monies in that grant, enhance the surveillance system at 571 Main for both police department purposes and the court. So hopefully we'll get that one too. And the last one is the New York State Law Enforcement Tech Grant that was approved in the New York State budget, but the details haven't been released yet. So that'll be the next one we try to tackle. And that's all I have.
You, Chief? Dave?
Nothing tonight.
And can I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Motion by Joe, can I have a second?
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Awesome.
Great reading, Carl. Please.
Yeah, somebody got out of line.
I don't want to say
Oh, what is that there?
anything, and then I just had to remember it was your.
Thank you.
Then we got messed up.
It's gotta be,
That's a good idea.
it's gotta be Ray, but Ray,
That looks like a made-up
You bring them out,
signature.
so we'll find something.
he is all over the place.
He was probably talking at the same time.
We're off.
You thought it'd be,
Depends sometime.
well, I was gonna say it was like Paul McCartney left the Beatles,
We
but
have the agenda.
you're all Paul McCartney.
Properties that are asking for a variance.
Yep.
The Saturday before,